Hi, my name is Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Colossal 2018 with my good pal, Mr. Steve Blum. How are you doing?
Hello again. It's been a while.
It has been, in the midst of fire alarms and panic. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been great. We just had 2 fire drills. It was kind of fun. I felt like I was back in school again. Yeah, that's an interesting way to start a con.
At least it's not a tornado for you.
I'm just glad everybody's safe.
Yeah.
That's the only important thing for me. Even if it was a tornado, I'd be fine. It'd be interesting and fun as long as everybody made it out alive. So.
We did actually have a tornado here one year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2010.
Did it mess up the building?
We all had to go down in the basement.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do that now. Fun. I've never seen a tornado.
They're fun and bad. So again, it's been 3 years since the last time I got the chance to talk to you. How have you been in those 3 years?
Really good and really busy. I think I've probably done about 100 conventions since then. Lots of life-changing things. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
Alrighty, and now since the last time we got to talk to you, you got to be in the new Lord of the Rings game, Shadow of War has come out. How's it been for you and a fan of that game? I have played it all the way through, and I'm waiting to play the newest expansion.
Yeah.
So how's it been for you as just a fan of Lord of the Rings, and then to be part of the games as an orc that screams at me whenever I try to take over the fort?
It's so cool to be part of anything in that franchise. That said, it's also really painful. Speaking like this it's pretty taxing on the throat after a while. And that was an interesting thing to do too, because the director, Blum, is a dialect coach, and he kept correcting my dialect to be authentic, and he wanted to be a little more South London from time to time, and I was thinking, but an orc is really from South London. So there was a little bit of that banter going on between us, but anytime I get to get disgusting, and I think they called him sadistic orc or something like that.
Yeah, you had a weird title.
He was the most disgusting of all of them, and took pleasure in pain and disgusting dismemberment and stuff. And I can't do that in my real life, so it's at least can get away with it. But it was fun. It was really fun to work on that, and just to talk about Lord of the Rings things in the context of a game is an amazing thing.
I mean, I immediately found you immediately. Like, I could actually pick you up like right away. I knew your voice right away from the orc.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I could do it right away.
I hope that wasn't distracting for you.
No.
It takes you right out of the, it's that Steve Blum guy.
Alrighty. So again, talking about video games that are great, long-standing franchises, you happen to have a chance to get into Final Fantasy 15, which is a game that's credited for saving the Final Fantasy franchise completely.
Is it really?
Yes. So what's it like to know that you're part of that, just a wee bit, that you're part of that?
I just found that out right now, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, between the relaunch of 14
and
the relaunch and then the launch of 15, they're both credited as saving the Final Fantasy franchise completely.
That's amazing. I can't take credit for any of that. I was just a voice monkey on it. I'm just glad I still get to go to work. No, I love everything about Final Fantasy, but again, I'm not a gamer, so I haven't seen the final results. I see words on paper. That's all I see.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched a friend play it. It is gorgeous.
Well, now I got to go online and look up the cutscenes and whatever, so I can see what the work turned into.
Then you just get to harass Ray anyways.
Absolutely. Yeah, true.
Alrighty. So again, a long-standing series that has like somehow magically rebirthed itself is Fully Cooley.
Yeah.
And now season 2 and 3 are coming along. Megan Nicholas and Stephanie Shea are directing.
Yeah.
So what's it like to now be part of, coming back to that after 20-some years being off the Toonami, and you also get to introduce it every night. So what's it like?
It's so cool on so many levels. I've never seen the original, but Stephanie and Michael are 2 of my dearest friends. I love them. So just the chance to work with them again, I said yes. I didn't care what it was. And then it was an added surprise because when I went to record, the guys from Adult Swim came out. Jason Gill and the whole crew were there and came to Michael Stephanie's studio. And so just getting to reunite with those guys, again, is always an amazing thing. So it felt like going to see family, and I got to go in the booth and do a few lines. So that was amazing. And just knowing how rabid this fan base is for Fully Cooley and how much love and detail they put into it, I think it's going to be a great new iteration for a great new audience and some food for the old audience, too. So I'm just happy.
When you get the Pillows to come back to do the soundtrack, it's really well awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And the Pillows are going on tour, too. They're doing a bunch of concert dates, and they're already selling out. It's really cool. Yeah, amazing. It's just amazing to be part of it.
I do, as somebody who did watch the original, I love it. So now, let's talking Star Wars Rebels.
Right.
And it's now come to a close. So what's it like for you to be part of that franchise and do that show, knowing that it really helps spur more Star Wars related things that fans could really latch on to?
I have loved being part of the Lucasfilm family for a very long time. I started out in LucasArts on the games, and even flying the flag today, as a matter of coincidence. But Rebels brought it so many more levels deeper. Terrible English, but it brought it levels deeper with being part of a member of the Lucasfilm family. I got to meet a lot of people behind the scenes. Working with that group of actors has become a lifelong, amazing, life-changing event for me. We are that family that you see on the show.
Yeah.
We are. I know I've got a little bit of Zeb in me. I do tend to bash through things without thinking them out first. And we become friends. We stay in touch with each other wherever we are in the world. It doesn't always happen on shows. And even from the very top, from Dave Filoni and everybody in his crew on the Lucasfilm side, we still stay in touch with those guys, and they keep us as part of the family. I've been up to Skywalker Ranch a few times, which is a fanboy's dream come true.
It is.
Been to Lucasfilm and ILM several times now, and my nerd bells just explode whenever I go into that place. I've been several times, and it never gets old. It's amazing, and the most important thing of all is becoming part of the Star Wars fandom.
Yeah.
And going to Star Wars weekends and to Celebration, and actually getting to celebrate this franchise with fans. A franchise that I've been a fan of since 1977.
When you were just a boy.
I was 17 years old, apathetic youth in high school, and seeing A New Hope for the first time made me excited about something again. And I wasn't sure if that would happen. And getting to work with Mark Hamill on so many shows since then, and just recently in Solo, I got to work on Solo because of the work on Rebels. It's just opened up a whole new world to me. So thank you, Lucasfilm. I'm so grateful to be part of this family.
And then actually kind of rolling into that, being part of the family, you got to make your big screen debut for Star Wars in
Rogue One?
Yes, Rogue One, as a stormtrooper on the beach. And my mom did not believe me that it was you.
Yeah.
And I said, no, we're going to watch the credits, and there's your name. So what was it like to be part of that?
Just to see my name in the light blue font against the black rolling up the screen is, I felt like I was 17 again, and screaming inside, and probably outside too. It was incredible. And the most amazing thing of that was in that loop group where we worked for that movie and for Solo, it was a bunch of people who worked all over the Star Wars franchise. So they got a bunch of the on-camera actors from the old movies. They got a bunch of us who'd worked in the games, and some of us from Rebels and Clone Wars, and they really brought family in to do it.
Yeah.
And Matt Wood was directing us. Matt Wood, the genius sound designer for all the Star Wars films. So it was an amazing opportunity just to get a sense of what it was like to work in the old days.
And you know what?
But better.
As a fan, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And now just to kind of wrap things up as quick as we can here, any one quick project you want to get out to fans to see, and then how can we follow you, and a message to your fans?
Okay, just a few quick things. Logic, who is one of my dear friends, I worked with him on Incredible True Story and the Everybody album, and now on Every Day, and the music video for Every Day. Is about to go on tour, so I just want to give Logic a plug. One of my dearest friends, and I hope to be working with him on a lot of things in the future. I just started a voiceover teaching website called BlumVoxStudios.com, and we're doing live classes every other week, and there's a newsletter, there's AMAs, there's all kinds of really great stuff going on there, teaching from a really organic place and an affordable way to learn voiceover, a real world way to learn voiceover. And you can find me either there or on Twitter at Blumspew, at Blumspew, BLUMSPEW, and I hog everything in there. So yeah, please join me.
All right, do you have a message real quick? A message to fans.
Thank you guys for supporting me in this filthy habit for so many years. I love you all. Thank you for having me back to Colossal Con, and I hope that there are many more years of barking into a microphone.
Steve, yet again, my friend, thank you so much. It's just a pleasure every time.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Peace.